Hello everyone, my name is Shem and welcome to VFX Kitchen. So in the last video we talked about using requests with Python. Today we're going to work with Flask to create our backend. So I will jump in right away and show you what we're going to do. So I'm opening my terminal here and I'm going to use Sublime to create a hello Flask Python file. Okay, and to start using Flask we have to do from Flask import Flask. The first Flask should be lowercase, and then we're going to specify our app. So our app equals Flask. Okay, and then we are going to put the name of the file, underscore name, and then we have to specify the root. So basically when you're going to switch between websites, you always have like the directory of where is this subdomain. Like you would say like Google/Gmail or Facebook/ your profile username. So in this way we are going to create our root. So you say at app.root, and this root will be like the index, and then we have to specify the function or the return what we are getting when we are going to the index page. So we can just call it index or whatever you like, it doesn't matter, and it's going to return like hello world with X kitchen. Cool. And then we need to do app.run. We're going to do if underscore name equals underscore main, then run app, and we are ready to try that. There is some arguments we can pass to the run function here. So for example, if you're going to post the host, so if you're going to add the host, you can usually use the 0, If you need to access your Flask backend on the network, you can just use the 4 zeros, so it will actually expose all the local IP addresses. So if you have 192.168 and then you can access this from your phone or anywhere else. And you can also specify the port, so you can have like a specific port for the connection. There's also the important one, which is called debug. You can set it to true. So right now all of these does not matter for me. What I care about is only debug, because I will show you what it's doing, that you can do like I think it's called like one-shot update. So you can do something here and then you can see it real time. So now the Flask file is ready, and here I can just do Python 3 and then hello Flask. So now you can see that we are running on the local host with port 5000. You can just open the link and that's what you get. Okay. The thing with debug, again, if I change this one to say baby steps to AI, save it, then reload, here you get it. Alright, so that's basically a GET request. So that, like when you're opening it in the browser, it's exactly the same if you are trying to open a new terminal. Go for Python 3, import request, and then you do request equals request.get, and then you pass HTTP 127, and then 5000 brent rec.text. So the same result what we're getting there. Okay, so that's basically Flask in a nutshell. What we're going to use is the post request, and for using post request we need two more things. We need request. It's called request, not requests. There's difference. And we will also need JSONify. So JSONify. And then I'm going to create a new root. I will call it, after we're going from index, we're going to say, for example, image processing, and then gray. And here we're going to specify the method equals post. And then define, let's call it the gray image processing. Cool. Since we're going to do a post request, we're usually going to post a JSON file. Like for instance, dictionary or a list or even a text. So we can do here a return of, let's say, JSONify, and then we're going to return a dictionary. Let's say status is request worked or whatever. Okay, so every time we are posting something to this URL, we are going to get status called request worked. But we are not going to do a request with the browser here because we don't have like a front end that can do the processing for us. So we're going to do again in the other terminal. So I'm going to do, let's just clear this up and clear, and then we go Python 3 again, import requests, and then we make a new request. We go for requests.post, and then we're going to do again HTTP 127.0.0.1 port 5000, and then we're going to add our path here that we defined. So it's image processing and then gray, and here we are going to pass the JSON file or the JSON data we are going to pass. So JSON equals, let's say, let's make a list of A, B, and C. This all doesn't matter because we are not going to get anything, but when we do this, we don't have requests. Cool. So requests. Here on the other side, we have 200. That means that the request succeeded. So let's print out the return, print request.text. We return it as a text. Actually, we can return it as JSON as long as we are using JSONify here. So now we have the status request worked. Okay, but we actually posted a JSON data like ABC. Where are these data? So to do this, we are going to say received data equals request.json. Okay, so here we can say, instead of status, we can say received data equals the data that I already sent. So what we are going to get, whatever data I'm sending with my request will be the same as my respond. So I'm doing this, returning JSON, and here it is. So receive data, that's addition from what I did here, and then the ABC. Okay, so what are we exactly from making AI in visual effects here? So let me explain to you. When we are posting something like this, we just imagine now that we're posting ABC list. In the future, when we're working with images, we are going to post the image in a format of base 64, which is basically an ASCII format of any data files you are sending. So we're going to convert the image into base 64, so you will basically be like streaming strings, just A, B, C, D, la la la. And then here, when the backend receives it, we are going to do all our image processing. So here happens all the AI magic. Not exactly, but it will be basically calling another modules, passing the image to it, receiving the result, and then we get result output data. So this is the output data from whatever AI solution that we used, and then we are going to respond back with it. So we are going to send back the result. Okay, so imagine, again, I'm going to post image data ABC. The backend receives that, and then it runs the machine learning stuff, which is considered now as the print function now. And then we have a result that comes out from the AI solution, and then we are responding back to it. So this all happened in this few seconds that we just did now. So if I'm printing a JSON, here's the output data. So that's how simple it is. Again, it's just baby steps of what we are going to do next, but you will be surprised when we put everything together and you will see everything is working. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, like it, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Now, here comes the music. Boom, 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 boom. I'ma shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom.